Nothing in this recording is intended as investment advice, and the people in this recording may hold positions in the companies they talk about. Do not make any investment based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.
Hello and welcome to Zak's Traders Cafe. Today I'm joined by Greg Martyr, who's Executive Chairman at Capital Metals. How are you today, Greg?
Good, thanks. Good, thanks, Zach. Good to talk again.
Right, we haven't spoken since what I thought was a decent announcement on May the 14th regarding Sheffield Resources, but maybe we could just start off with explaining to people who've been hiding under a rock what Capital Metals does.
Yeah, sure. So we have the Eastern Minerals Project in the easternmost point of Sri Lanka. It's the highest grade mineral sands project in the world. We haven't found any higher. At the moment, it's 17.2 million tonnes at a grade of 17.6%. And so from a tonnes point of view, it's not the largest in the world by any means, but we need to do a lot more exploration. We actually haven't had the funding in the last few years to do the resource justice. So we've now got funding and we're hoping to expand that resource and increase what is already a pretty special grade. We've got licenses in place. We need more licenses to start. It's the full strike length of the project's about 60 kilometres. So it's a pretty lengthy project, but we've got enough to get going. And we're in the final stages of tying down finance to be able to get through to the next phase to the final investment decision and then commence construction, hopefully in the first half of or quarter, if we can move quickly enough, of next year.
And well, the last thing you said to the market was on May the 14th regarding Sheffield Resources. Just explain that relationship.
So we've been working with Sheffield for a long time, in particular their chairman, Bruce Griffin, executive chairman. We've known him. He used to actually work with LB. And we got to a point where we were talking to both the LB Group, which is the largest pigment manufacturer in the world, with a market cap of about $6 billion in China. And we ended up in a competitive situation in March 15th. We announced that we would go into a co-exclusivity with them to see which party would put their best foot forward over a 60-day period. And at the end of that period, which was just a couple of weeks ago, or a bit less, we ended up choosing Sheffield as the preferred partner, but we hadn't finished all the documentation. Well, 60 days was pretty aggressive. So we're now working feverishly to get all the documents done. I think we're in a position to say that there's no key outstanding issues, but it's just a matter of dotting the I's and crossing the T's. It's never over till it's over. But naturally, we'll keep the market updated on that progress.
And is it true to say that the Sheffield agreement, when it all goes ahead, is a major de-risking point and a major advancement for what Capital Metals wants to do?
Absolutely. We know the market's looking at it saying, we've been talking about it for a while, saying, are you financed or not? And this is how we answer that question. We'll be financed, assuming it all goes ahead well, financed with a very experienced, much larger partner that really understands the global mineral sands market and the processing and construction. So, yeah, definitely a big de-risking point. And then for me, the focus after that is obviously getting all the approvals to get to the construction phase. But a big thing that we want to do is really build the resource and the grade with drilling activity that we're hoping to start within the next few days. We've sort of mobilized our own sonic rig and rented an air core rig, and we've got a big program coming up that we're very excited about and look forward to updating the market on progress as we go.
And is it true to say that the sizzle going forward is apart from Sheffield, is probably how much you will be able to prove up further what you're sitting on in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, don't underestimate getting all the approvals in place and getting that right so you can actually start construction. But from an NPV point of view, every ton goes straight to our bottom line. And we're giving up 50% of the project to get this funded. My target is to add enough resource so that it would be like we didn't give up 50% and we still have a share of sort of double the NPV by the time we finish the drilling program. I think that'd be a fantastic outcome.
Well, we look forward to further news from you. In the meantime, Greg Martyr, Executive Chairman at Capital Metals, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Zach. Catch up soon.